so it's me, Hayden, and today I decided I'm going to show you guys how to paint, painting a pumpkin. So what I have right now is a lot of pieces of paper spread out because this might get a little messy, so make sure you have parents' permission to do this. Also, you'll need some tape, you'll need some paintbrushes, and you will also need some paint. So the paints that I have are already set out. So I don't have two whites. This is Mod Podge. This is normal white, orange, purple, and black. And you're going to start by painting on the Mod Podge. But before you do that, you are going with your little tape for if you were painting your room or something, you would have tape to make sure you have clean edges. So I'm going to grab some tape. This long, and then you're just gonna go around this with it, like that. So I picked a pretty big pumpkin. Yeah, so you're just gonna spread Mod Podge all around. And then it doesn't have to be perfectly. I left a little bit of room just to touch up some of the sides, and Mod Podge will just make the paint come on shinier. It'll look really good. Mod Podge does have a really icky kind of smell, so make sure you're okay to have that smell while painting. What I like to do is make sure I have no white at the end of painting this. If you do, it's fine. I just don't always do paint, so you can tell that it's reflecting and stuff, so it's making it really shiny. So next that you have that, you're going to take your brush and you're going to just take a little piece of paper and kind of squish it. Just some, you can get the color off. So right now, I'm going to be doing little lines and stuff. So I'm going to start by taking this thick piece and wrapping it over and covering over the sides. Like that. And then I'm going to do that pretty much all over, but I'm just going to make sure the tape will get on. Hi, Edgar. My dog right down here, and Edgar really wants to. Edgar, do you want to come up? I'm going to turn this head. It's cute. Okay. I think I just need. So I'm just going to be doing 4 on each little side. So each little side gets a pretty big amount of paint. But then after these will get painted, but they're not going to be painted right now. So I'm going to be doing this, kind of small. So I'm going to be doing one of these white and then purple and then white. So you're going to take your white and make sure it's not the Mod Podge. And you're going to be painting it all the way down. And what I like about this tape is that it's just clean edges. And you might have to do a couple coats, depending on if your paint really just needs 1 or 2 coats. I like to just kind of pat mine. It gives it a really cool texture, and then I paint it. Now that I'm done with that little white corner, I will do touch-ups, like I'll go over it a lot. But if you could just kind of like smush it like that, it will actually get like a darker coat. So now that I'm done with that color, I'm going to grab a new brush. And I'm going to be doing orange. So I know this is already this... Sorry. Okay, sorry, my nose is really stuffed. But I know that this is already orange, but I want it to be like another, like a different orange, so... Look at that orange. It doesn't really... Like, it changes a lot on here, but it doesn't really change a lot on camera. And I also forgot to tell you that you might want to pull up your sleeves or have like an apron on stuff. I kind of messed up on my white, but whatever. So I'm just going to be painting this another orange. So now that the orange is done, I'm going to be doing the purple. So for the purple, I'm just going to go kind of smush it down again, kind of pat it. And like if you make mistakes, I always just take my white and I always just go like over like the orange and stuff, so. Because the white always helps with like the orange and stuff, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So I prefer to do a darker orange because this is kind of light, so it's not like able to actually get like on. So this one will take a lot of coats, but if you just kind of pat it, it won't make you have to do a lot of coats, but this one will take a lot of coats because whenever I do it, it just all like comes off. Okay, so I decided I wanted to maybe mix a little tiny bit of white puffy paint, I don't know why, but maybe a little bit of white puffy paint and mix that together. Might make this purple a little bit more maybe lighter, and I want like, I know it's like you should have a dark purple, well, kind of just want this light purple. Yeah, that's better because it actually is way more like showing up than the other purple. And maybe mix like a little bit of black with yours. And maybe like, you know, just kind of have fun with the colors. Like, I don't really care if this is not going to show up that well because it will get like, it will actually show up. So I'm going to take my black, and it kind of has a little bit of an orange on it, but that's fine. And I'm going to do this black. Okay, so now that this is all done, it's not dry yet, but that's the good thing. And whoosh. You want to make sure you have all sides ready to be pulled off before you actually do it, because it could damage your pumpkin and it could make it all like, I can't find that, but here. So this is kind of the pumpkin, and I messed up with that orange, as you can see, because it just looks like there's a missed color. So I thought mixing all of the colors that I have in here and making that orange kind of be funny, so I'm going to be mixing all of these colors. And it might make a really gross color, and it might make a really good color, but let's turn it into really gross colors. I'm going to put a little bit more purple in. And my purple hasn't been coming out lately. There it is. It's coming out. Just add a little bit more purple, might make it a little bit more fun. Just kind of have fun, like mixing your colors and stuff. Might turn out bad, it might turn out good. This kind of turned out into a brown, but so then what you're going to do, you're going to take your puffy paint and I decided that I wanted to go around the top of the pumpkin and give it a little bit more of a fun little there. Okay, so that is my pumpkin. It's not the best, neither is the gross kind of color, but I think this is really fun, and I'm going to put it up in my room. And what's cool with the puffy pink is it will get really thin, so it'll look really cool. And I'm gonna make a little thing on the top with puffy pink, and I'm gonna kind of make it go down, so this is just all white. So I'm gonna just take my white paintbrush and go down with it. Ta-da! So that is my pumpkin. It's really cute, and I really like how it turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys in another video. I probably will be doing another craft video sometime soon, so this was a cool little DIY. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye!